Remember when you were little, like really little, before report cards and Instagram likes and performance reviews. There was this beautiful moment in your life when you just existed. No apologies, no shrinking yourself to fit into boxes, no questioning if your dreams were too big or if you were taking up too much space. Then something happened, slowly, almost invisibly. We were handed this script, these expectations, this measuring stick that told us our worth came from our grades, our looks, our bank accounts, our achievements. I felt this growing up. I remember the exact moment when I started doubting myself, when I got that first bad grade, and suddenly thought maybe I wasn't smart enough. Or when that kid made fun of my clothes, and I spent the next decade overthinking every outfit. These little moments stack up, don't they? They pile on until we're buried under all these ideas about who we're supposed to be. But here's what I realized, and it's kind of revolutionary. Your worth was never something you needed to earn, not ever. It's like we're all running this exhausting race, trying to reach some finish line of quote-unquote enoughness that keeps moving further away. We're chasing validation, approval, perfection, when the wild truth is that we were already whole from the very beginning. I had this moment last year. I was stressing about a project, beating myself up for not being more productive, more creative, more everything. And this thought hit me like a ton of bricks. What if I already am enough? What if I've been enough this whole time? Man, that hit different. The journey of self-acceptance isn't about becoming some new improved version of yourself. It's about remembering who you've always been underneath all that noise. It's about peeling away those layers that taught you your sensitivity was weakness, your uniqueness was weird, your emotions were too much. I'll tell you something personal. I spent years thinking my emotional nature was a liability. I apologized for feeling deeply, for caring too much, until I realized those weren't flaws. They were just my most human qualities, the very things that make me real, that help me connect with others, that make me me. This isn't about giving up on growth. We're all works in progress. But there's a massive difference between growing from a place of I'm broken and need to be fixed versus I'm whole and always expanding. One drains you, the other energizes you. Your worth isn't tied to your productivity, how many likes your post gets, or whether you got that promotion. You're valuable simply because you exist. And that value doesn't go up when you succeed or down when you fail. Here's the thing. We spend so much time trying to earn what we already have. It's like searching frantically for your glasses when they've been sitting on top of your head the whole time. We exhaust ourselves trying to prove something that was never in question. So next time, when you catch yourself in that spiral of not enoughness, remember that little kid who never questioned their right to exist, who played and dreamed without apology. Notice how many of your so-called quote-unquote flaws are just things society taught you to hate. Your body that carries you through life. Your sensitivity that helps you connect with others. Your quirks that make you uniquely you. Ask yourself if you're growing from a place of love or criticism. Are you beating yourself into shape? Or are you nurturing yourself toward your potential? Remind yourself that your value doesn't fluctuate with your performance. You're not worth more on your productive days or less on your struggling days. The world has spent years teaching all of us that we're not enough. But that was always a lie. You were born enough. You've always been enough. And recognizing that truth isn't some feel-good affirmation. It's the most revolutionary act of self-love you can commit. I'm still working on this too. Some days it's harder than others. But I'm learning to live from that place of wholeness. Not because I've earned it, but because it was always mine to begin with. And it's always been yours too. So until next time, live from your inherent worth and stay limitless. Thank you.